All right, well, let's kick it off. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Power Hour Agent Attraction Training. Usually we do this the first and third Tuesdays of every month, Brent. But since it's the beginning of the year and we're all coming out strong, we thought we add a third episode for this month, and we have no other
Next
than the
week.
Brent Gove, right? The Brent Gove is in the house. Brent is the fastest growing, largest revenue share builder in the whole company. He's the spirit of the company. He's the culture of the company. He gives and gives and gives. I absolutely love Brent because when I ask him to do something for us to help the organization grow, he hardly ever says no. The only time he says no is because I didn't ask early enough, because that guy is booked, totally booked. As my business partner, my sponsor here at EXP is Scott Lewis. He's also hosting us today. Scott, I'm sure, got great things to say about Brent, and then we'll turn it over to Brent to teach us about secrets to build bigger in 2026, specifically rev share. Scott, over to you, man.
Good stuff. Yeah, thanks for putting this on, Tom. Thanks for showing up, Brent. I knew from the very first time I ever met Brent back in San Antonio, Texas. He showed up for the convention there with his team to check out EXP. And I remember after the event, we're sitting around right on the Riverwalk, smoking cigars, having a little conversation. And man, he was already building in his head. He was already talking about the thousands of people that we were going to bring to EXP. How many agents did we have in Brent? But maybe
1,200.
maybe
1,200.
1,200. I told Gene Frederick right there, I said, EXP changed today. And it surely did. And I'm proud to call him my friend, but I'm going to give it to him because the quicker I shut up, the sooner he can get started. And that's what you guys came to hear. So I can't wait. I've got my notepad out. And thanks for being here, Brent.
Man, it is great to be here. I'm looking for something. I found it. You guys want to see this? I'm going to share this. Remember, he talked about my first event. I'm a Keller Williams agent, and my heroes are Gene Frederick, Rob Flick, and Scott Lewis. They're there. I don't know anything about EXP. I just met these guys. And remember, he said we were smoking cigars by the river? Here we go.
Frederick, and I'm your new cigar partner. You want to be a ninja with us? Come to EXP, my friend.
Gene looks younger. Gene.
Hey, Brendan. Rob Flick here. Looking forward to having you join us. Ninjas rule. I'm telling you, life changes. You've got ninja residual.
Look at that mustache.
Welcome aboard, buddy.
And Rob's the one you spoke to on the webinar there, Brendan, with Casey and I.
I was already recruiting.
Scott Lewis here in San Antonio. I hear you're a rock star. So we're attracting rock stars around the world.
Now, how long have you been doing this, Scott?
9 months.
And how many people are in your EXP business?
236.
200. And you used to own Century 21 franchise, and you were a big caterer.
We're the number one globally. We're going there for 3 years and 1 day. We found out about EXP, made the move. Easiest, best decision ever made. It's unbelievable. Stock, revenue share, lead generation. It's beautiful.
Awesome. All right, Brandon. We'll catch you later, man.
See you, big boy.
All right. So, welcome to the team, big guy. San Diego, right?
Got it.
San Diego, buddy.
I love that.
We all looked a little younger there. So two things. I was already recruiting. I was a Keller Williams agent. B, I'm already talking about the next event, San Diego shareholders 6 months later. And I showed up with 19 frontline guests. And so that's how you grow. This thing's built event to event, function to function. Major decisions are made at major events. People got to get it. You get it, but you need other people to get it. How do you take that 12-inch journey from your head to your heart? San Antonio, Cabo. I went to San Diego, Fort Lauderdale, this year, Salt Lake with our annual convention. And you got to buy tickets for people if that's what it takes. Yesterday I said, what do I have to do to get you to come to Cabo? Do I have to fly you there? They're like, yeah, that'd be great. I go, done. I'm buying your airline tickets now. I'd already Googled it. I already knew they were $459 round trip. And this particular couple was freaking amazing. And yeah, I dropped $900 on airline tickets, but they're coming to call me. You know what they'll do? They'll probably go to 50 to 100 agents this year. Success leaves clues. Write this down. Your first big note I want you to write down. And by the way, Scott Lewis, I love you, man. Tom Truong, Marissa, I love you guys. You guys are powerful leaders. They're some of my best friends. I care about them. Scott and I live out here in Puerto Rico. Sometimes if I'm nice to him, invites me to go play at his private golf club, but it's like way better than my little Palmas golf track. By the way, Scott, I played terrible today. Terrible. 45 on the front, and I was scratching, barely even got there. On the back, I picked up at the 40, but 85, rough day, man. I'm a little depressed, but first world problem.
That's not like you at all.
I've been shooting the 70s, man. I was terrible. I got whooped. Anyway, so
I think that's because you were nervous about this call today.
oh, for sure, for sure. I have no doubt about it. I was thinking about this call. But so what I want to teach you guys is this. Write this down. It's time to treat revenue share like a business, not a paper route, not a lawn mowing job. Like if you were going to open a juice plus business, a juicing company, you'd buy blenders, you'd have to do TIs, you'd have to get a cash register, you have to do some nice, beautiful marketing and have to hire employees, and you probably need some refrigeration. You'd probably need to buy all the juices to squeeze and to blend and to create smoothies. You know, a restaurant, a storage facility. You get those things don't just grow out of the ground. You'd have to build the whole thing for $1 million, $2, $3 million, and capitalize it. So let's have it. How much money did you capitalize rev share with? Nothing. How's it going? Not that great. Well, you're not treating it like a business. You're treating it like a hobby. Hobbies cost you money. The first thing I did, remember success leaves clues. And I was told this is the leaders. I would not share this from stage in front of 8,000 people.
This is leaders, Brent. Pour it on, man. Don't hold anything back.
I'm not going to hold back. You guys need to hear this. I capitalized my business. I came to EXP. You heard me. I was a Keller Williams agent interviewing these 3 rock stars. I went, baby, I'm in. I'm all in. I'm going to do this. And I did real estate every day. I'm on 1 or 2 listing appointments every day. 1 or 2. I'm running this team of 18 agents. We're doing hundreds of sales a year. I got 5 kids. I'm trying to stay married, trying to go to church and go to a Bible study when I can. I play golf every Friday. I'm just trying to juggle all these things. I'm juggling. And now I got to do EXP rev share. Holy Toledo. How do I do EXP rev share? And I'm compartmentalized. I go, you know what? Every morning at 7:30, I'm meeting a doggone agent. I had the fire to do that. Do you got fire in the belly? Listen to me. Well, I don't know. Let me ask you a question. Are you dangerous? No, seriously. Or are you freaking dangerous? Or are you just satisfied? Are you just freaking average? Listen to me. You were not too young. You were not too old. You're just perfect right where you are. The problem is you think you're too young. You think you're too old. You think you're too single. You think you're too married. You think you're too shy. Listen to me. Are you dangerous? I don't mean dangerous to society, but are you freaking dangerous? Are you going to go slay the dragon? Oh, let's slay the dragon. No, are you going to go slay the dragon? By the way, I got my lab work back. My testosterone's at 250. Could you imagine if I'm a normal man at 800? Like, this is me, low testosterone, okay? Just I am taking supplements for my testosterone. It's called Puerto Rican coffee. You should try some. Now, here's the deal. You got to get the fire in the belly. How much is enough? Are you living? No BS question. Are you living a life of quiet desperation? And are you sick of it? Let me ask you another question. I'm ripping the Band-Aid off this thing. I'm going to rip the cover off the ball, a hard ball, baseball, MLB, Major League Baseball. I'm going to eat the ball. How about you? Let me ask you a question. How much time do you waste every week or every day? Like 2%? Like 24 hours in a day? 10%? 20%? In the chat, just be honest. An hour? Do you maximize your 24 hours a day? Like, write down, do you waste an hour a day, 2 hours a day? Be honest, be brutal. I want to see in the chat. Too many. Come on, give me some hours. Give me some hours, you guys. That's good, Dick. I appreciate that. 3 hours. Yes, say 2 hours a day. Good. 4. Good. 4 hours a day. Come on. Some more people just be brave. Put it out there. Four. Good. That's no nothing bad. This is called opportunity. 5 hours, Cindy. Thank you. Cindy's the only honest one here. The rest of you are so full of it. No, I'm kidding. I'm teasing. I'm teasing. But so 2 hours, 6 hours. Kashina Harris, I love you. I love your honesty. Some of you are like, oh, I just do 10 minutes a day. I waste. Yeah, boop, okay. I waste time too, amigo. So this is called opportunity. This is why. What's up, Chris? Good to see you, man. Well, yeah, you good looking rock star. You look like James Dean. Anyway, so here's the deal. You someone's not muted, just FYI. Jackie Alvarez, that might be you.
Samantha, keep track on that for me, please. Yeah, folks, please mute yourself until the end when we take Q&A. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. So here's the deal. You have time. You just lack the fire. Well, I've tried. Well, did you really try? I'm talking like, are you dangerous? Like, are you like, I talked to the coal banker agent. They just didn't want to do the XP. Well, I wouldn't want to do it with you either. If you're gonna act like that. Man, you're like, this is the greatest thing in the world. And let me tell you why. Well, I don't want to pee all over them. Pee all over them. Like just eat pee all over them. Well, I might get the reputation. What? The reputation for helping people? They don't have a retirement. Then why don't they just talk about stock and rev share? Don't listen to the bitchy, negative, be sourpuss, pathetic agents from other companies like, well, if I meet another Keller Williams agent trying to get me to Keller Williams, I heard that when I was at Remax, and the people who just bitched about the Keller Williams, if I hear from one more, they were the ugly people at Remax, and you're letting the ugly people like, I can't stand those Keller Williams agents. They're always trying to get you in their company. You know what I thought as a Remax agent? Why? Like, we're not trying to get people in Remax. The Remax was solid. It was good. We didn't really care if they came or not. Why are those Keller Williams? There must be something. I remember saying that. I go, you guys should just calm down, take a chill pill. I mean, they're excited. Zig Ziglar says the key to sales is the word enthusiasm in the last 4 letters. I am sold myself. And you don't sound like you're freaking sold because you're not dangerous. Again, if you just got here, I'm not talking about physically dangerous, but well, I'm not a dangerous man. Then, I'm not a dangerous woman. Look, you got to be capable of violence, like real violence. Like seriously. Now you don't do it, but that's called maturity. But you're capable. You're because you're gonna go battle for your family. Don't give me this. Well, I've tried. No, you're like me, you're 250 testosterone and you ain't drinking the coffee. I don't know. But what kind of dreams and goals do you have? Are you tired of being tired? Of being tired? Have you had enough? I decided when I came to this company, I had enough. When I was at Remax, I did not feel like I was building a retirement. When I was at Keller Williams, I did not feel like I was building a retirement. The second I got DXP, I felt like I was getting all these stock awards and revenue share. Well, I'm not really getting that. It's because you're not dangerous. It's because you're living a life of quiet desperation. Someone write that in the chat. Do not live a life of quiet desperation. You got to get just fired up. If they could do it, I could do it. I could show you people with less talent and ability and effort than you that are killing it at RevShare. For example, I'm always telling people, draw your group out, draw your group out, draw your group out. So we'll just scoot back. Here's mine. Here's my dining room table. Nice fancy house. There's the family room. This is my place in the Caribbean. There's my nice fancy wooden chandelier. You ever seen one of those? Like out of a pirate ship, man. Like Johnny Depp, I think, the Black Pearl. But there it is. There's my group. I have 40 agents on there I'm working with. And the first row 10 at the top and 20, at the end of the year, I'll have 20 of them with over 200 each of their businesses. Over 200, many with 50, 75, 60, 80. You know why? Because I play golf every morning. And then I go to the gym for an hour with my trainer. And then I spend time with my wife. And then I start work at 1. See, I don't do this all the time, but when I do it, I do it. How about you? When you do it, do you do it? Now, people, when they meet me, hey, how are you? I'm harmless and nice. And okay, here's what we need to do next. I'm so excited. I can't wait to help you. But I'm just letting you show what's underneath the current of that. As a man who's filled with the Spirit of God and is empowered from on high to do great things, to love people. What am I empowered to do? To love people. Well, you said you're going to be dangerous and violent. Oh, well, I'm dangerous. You know, I'm standing in front of the gates of hell directing traffic away. Okay. So I want to challenge you. Okay. So I asked Tom to put this up. And so this is my extreme checklist. Only a handful of people have seen this. This is what I've noticed. People who make 100,000 a month, not a year, a month. So if you don't want to make 100,000 a month, then do half of this. This is over $1 million a year. The people who earn $1 million in rev share, this is what they do. Period. So here's a checklist for you. We're going to review it. Okay. Don't be scared by it, but I'm just going to be straight up with you. Number one, watch the modelexplain.com or Gene's napkin presentation or anything that Scott Lewis does or Tom Truong and Marissa do. Watch that and understand the model thoroughly. I, as a Keller Williams agent, watched the model explained, which Rob Flick did like 6 times. And I took notes. And I always tell my people I'm talking to, I'm going to give you a homework assignment. Go home and show this to your wife. Go home and show it to your husband. I'm single. Go home and show it to your best friend. You got a best friend? Yeah, go over there. Don't knock. I mean, I have a best friend's house, right? I don't knock. Kevin and Shelly live next door. I don't know. I just walk in. James Stroop and Jenny, I walk in. If they don't want me in their house, they should deadbolt the front door. But go, your best friend, you just knock and, hey, I'm here. It's Brent. And you go in, and I want you to play the model explain. I always give this somewhere because you recruit, write this down, through people, not to people. You spend 6 months, a year, 2, 3 years go to them. You could have had them sign up in a week. If you'd have just said, who do you know? Who's your best friend in real estate? Let's go talk to them. And then they go, oh my gosh, I'm in. Like, well, I guess I'm in too. Boom. Recruit through people, not to people. Recruit through people, not to people. Number two, build a vision board. What is a vision board? It's what excites you. Maybe it's a beach house. Maybe it's a mountain house. Maybe it's to go be a missionary and help people in Nicaragua or Honduras. I was talking to a real estate agent from New York who's in Nicaragua right now with his 5 kids and wife, and they've been helping people in Nicaragua. Awesome. Maybe it's traveling. Maybe it's going to Rome or Greece, or a vision board is things you're excited about. Maybe it's a car. Maybe it's a new home. Maybe it's retiring your parents, paying off your parents' home. So you get pictures of things that symbolize maybe travel or a second home for your family. Like we're buying a place at Lake Tahoe for our family, kind of a place everyone can enjoy, you know. I'll only be able to get there, honestly, probably maybe 2 months out of the year. So it's available. That's 8 weeks out of 52. So it's available, quick math, 44 weeks out of the year. Just give it away to friends and family. That's what it's for. What excites you? It goes on the vision board. Have you done it? You buy magazines, you're debt free, money in the bank, retire young, clip those out, put it on the vision board. You know, whatever's important to you. Some people like watches. I'm not a watch guy, right? To each his own, right? But what's going to motivate you? Number three, build the wealth chart. Rob Flick showed us how to do the wealth chart. Tom and Scott can help you. Write that down. Like, what's a wealth chart? Text right now. Text Tom and Scott or Marissa and say, how do I get my hands on a wealth chart? Go build one. And it's a brilliant thing that Rob Flick created. I'm not going to teach on it now. Watch that. Number four, make a list of 200 plus names. I went to LinkedIn. I went to Facebook. I printed all my contacts in Facebook. Jane printed all of them. And I'm like, don't know this friend, don't know this friend, don't know this friend. Those people on Facebook, your friends didn't know them. Like, oh, I remember Tony. God, I forgot he's a Century 21 agent. So I went through all my Facebook. I went through LinkedIn. And then I got to my phone and I went to A, B, C, D. I got to G and I was done. And I had a list of over 200 names. And then I started calling them about EXP. And I would invite them to events and I invite them to have coffee and I invite them to strategize. And I just figured it out. Every morning at 7:30, I met those people for coffee. In the next 6 months, I met with 149 of those 200 people.
Wow.
And 25 of them signed up out of the 149. Over the next 6 months, another 24 signed up. So I signed up 49 my first year. Only tried to do it for 6 months. You can be done signing agents up in the next 6 months. And then every year, 5 or 10, 5 or 10, 5 or 10, 5 or 10, 5. Well, I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm ready. A lot of you know Nick Shivers just signed up for EXP. He's got a $200 million team. I worked on Nick for 8 years. I'm Nick's sponsor. 8 years. And he just signed up and I'm a sponsor. And maybe not forever. But I just stay steady, stay steady. Hey, Nick, how you doing? I'm just positive. No reason for him to dodge my calls. Hey, Francie, we can hear you. There you go. Thank you. So, number 5, call agents and set an appointment to play the model extending video. You don't send it to them. You watch it with them. You don't send it to them. The people make big money. They don't send it because the people, yeah, I watch it. Not for me. They didn't watch it. How do I know? Because I said, so you saw the part where Steve Jobs said EXP is going to change the future of real estate? Yeah, I saw that part. I go, it's not in there, you liar. You saw the part where Jeffrey Bezos from Amazon said EXP is going to revolutionize real. You saw, yeah, I saw that part. It's not in there. I literally have fun messing with them, like trolling them a little bit. You did not watch it. I go, and I'll say stuff like this. I'll say, um, yeah, Jackie Alvarez, Jackie, I'll use you as an example. I go, hey, Jackie, what do you think about EXP? Yeah, not for me. I'm not interested. And I said, really? And I said, I'll say, so here's what I can promise you for sure. And she goes, what? And this sometimes because we get people who live out of the area, right? Or I calling them for somebody else. They go, what? I go, I'm absolutely positive that you did not watch the video. Oh, no, I did. I go, there's not a chance in the world you watched the video. They go, well, why do you say that? I go, because if you actually saw the video, you would be super excited. And I go, here's what happened. You watched 2 or 3 minutes and got distracted. You got halfway through it. Did you watch 3 minutes, 5 minutes, or how much did you watch? Yeah, I got about 5 minutes. I go, okay, the video is 45 minutes. So you saw about 5% of it and made a decision. I go, you're intelligent, you're amazing. That's why I know it. How did you know I didn't watch it? Because you're intelligent. All intelligent people get excited when they see the video. I talk to people like this. Do you talk? Because I'm dangerous. I call a spade a spade. I do it with a smile on my face, like trying to be mad at me right now. Go ahead. It's impossible to be mad at someone who's smiling at you and loving you through the eyes. And I love you. They're communicating that on a listing appointment with them. I love you. I'm like, I don't know what it is about that guy, but I like him because I'm loving you with my eyes and my smile and with my voice. And then number 6, set a follow-up Zoom appointment. You immediately after you show them the video, go, hey, we're gonna meet later today. I want you to meet my partner, Scott Lewis. I want you to meet my partner, Marissa Truong, Tom Truong, Brent Gove. I would love to help you. Why don't you text me? Well, I'm not in your group. So what? I'll help you. Reach out. I called everybody. I called Pete Middleton. He's not in my group. I call people in my upline. I call the guy up in Canada, Mike Sherrard, Wolfpack. He's not my group. I call people not in my group all the time and ask for help. Why don't you? Well, I don't want to bother them. Oh, you're prideful and you got to do it yourself. How's that going for you? Lose that. And then I would do, so if I could be a little more clear, I would do a follow-up Zoom every day. So, and here's how it goes. Hey, I'm just say when I have a Zoom, hey, do you have 5 minutes to meet my business partner, Scott Lewis? He changed my life. I know you're wondering if I can help you, but when you meet Scott, you ever meet someone who's just special, just like, wow. I mean, they just light any room on fire they walk into and everybody loves them. Scott Lewis is that guy. Tom Truong, Marissa's that gal. I go, you got to meet him. Brent Gove, Tina Call, Pete Middleton, Jay Kinder, whoever it is you're dealing with, Gene Frederick. Oh my gosh, I love him. Again, there's that enthusiasm. Do you have 5 minutes? I'm like, man, I am booked wall to wall. There's no way I'm slammed. I go, how about tomorrow? No, tomorrow I'm busy too. I go, bull. I'm as busy as you. There's no way you're booked nonstop. Come on, which is less busy, morning or afternoon? Morning. See how I didn't take these, I would say, which is less busy, morning, afternoon? Okay, great. Like 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock. I need 5 minutes. I'm slammed. I got 5 minutes. You got 5 minutes. 5 minutes is all. You have to meet Amy Weaver, our vice president. How do you know I'll make it happen. And then and so they go, okay, I could do 4 o'clock. Well, I don't know. My schedule changes. I go, mine does too. Let's just pencil something in. Text me if it doesn't work. As soon as they pencil it in, you got to let's just pencil something in. Call me tomorrow. No, I'm not doing that. We're both busy. Let's pencil something in. 3, 4, 5, 6. What do you got? I could do 5:30. Okay, 5:30, pencil it in. If it becomes bad, text me and say you can't make it. But I book it a meeting from a meeting. It's called the magic move. Book a meeting from a meeting. And it's not a phone call, it's a Zoom. Get them on their phones. 65% of all communications nonverbal, which means it's hands moving, it's smiles, it's just, and you can't do that on a phone call. So Zooms, they're not three-way calls, they're three-way Zooms. And it's always, I want you to meet my partner, not my sponsor, not my upline. Okay. Lose the word sponsor from your vocabulary for the rest of your life. You could say that in front of another agent, but not to a prospect. You sound like a network marketing company. Once you meet my upline, you can use it to local EXP agents, but to prospects, they'll say, I want you to meet, they're in my upline. You sound like a network marketing thing. I recommend not doing it. I want you to meet my partner. Everyone's your partner. And so Amy Weaver is the vice president of growth. Tony King, Russ
Laggin.
vice president of growth. I don't say of growth. I said, I want you to meet, if I can get an appointment with the vice president of the fastest growing company on the earth. So I didn't say vice president of growth because it's not like you have a growth. It's like you have a mole or something. Are you in charge of that mole? I hate the word growth, but so I just leave it off. If I could get you, would you take, if I would you? Yeah, good. Let's do it. When can you do it? Either this afternoon or tomorrow. It's not next week. Well, call me next week. No time for that. We're gonna do it today or tomorrow. Come on. And you gotta smile. You gotta be a little pushy because you're freaking dangerous. You know, you do it with a smile. I met with people every day. Boom, boom, boom. Sometimes tomorrow morning, as soon as I'm done, okay, my goal is to get them with Gene Frederick in the afternoon. You know, do you have 5 minutes to meet Gene up the morning? Yeah, sure, I'll meet him. And then they're doing morning, afternoon, morning, afternoon, morning. I'm having them do 2, 3, 4, 5 Zoom appointments for 5, 10, 15. If it goes well, sometimes they talk for an hour. I'll jump off, leave them talking. And I sign them up quick. You guys go excited next week, 2 weeks later, and then the level of enthusiasm just drops. Speed to lead. Write this down. Someone put this in the chat. You ready? Time decay kills. It matters that you move fast. You never, ever say, I'll get a hold of you next week. I'll get a hold of you tomorrow. No. We're booking something now. We're all busy. We're just going to pencil it in. Just text me if you can't do it. We're going to book it now. And I go, and then I don't stop and wait for him to say anything. I go, so what's better? Like, I know you're crazy tomorrow. I am too, but what's less crazy, morning or afternoon? Well, I guess afternoon. Good. 3, 4, 5, 6. That's gonna have to be after 5, like 5:30, 5:45, 6, 6:30, 6:30. Great. Pencil it in. I'm gonna see if I can get Amy Weaver, the vice president of EXP. You will be blown away. She's incredible. Okay, enough said. I spent some time on that because I think people really struggle on that point. And then set your goals for the next 3, 5, 10 years. That's really important. Set your goals for this year, next 12 months. That's really important. And then set your goal for the next 90 days. Like, in order for that to happen in 10 years, what has to happen in 5, what happens to happen in 3, what has to happen in the next 12 months. Now, if I'm hit that goal in 12 months, you reverse engineer it. What needs to happen in the first 90 days from today? If you haven't done this, well, I need to be here. Okay, if I'm gonna hit those goals in 90s, what happens to happen this month? Well, I need to be here. Okay, if I'm gonna achieve that in the next 30s, what happens to happen in the next 7 days? I'm gonna be here. And then from there, you go, if I'm gonna be there in 7 days, what do I need to do daily? Which is number 10, set your goals daily. This is must do. They are non-negotiable. I never missed. People canceled on me for the coffee. They did. I replaced them. It's because I'm dangerous. So enough said. By the way, my first revenue check was $5,000. The second one was 10. By the fourth one, it was 27,000 a month. Why? Because I was signing up 5 a month, 5 a month, 5 a month, 5 a month. And the other thing is, I had standards. I don't sell mobile homes, never have. I don't sell land, never have. I didn't do leases. I had standards. My minimum client was $350,000. And as I got bigger in real estate, my minimum client was 500,000. Sacramento, the average house is about, back when I was in the game, was about 325. We're the most affordable city in the state of California, was Sacramento, California, where I'm from. Everywhere else was like 800, 900, $1 million a house. Some places 2, 3 billion, but good old Sacramento, 335 a house. Now it's all the way up to like 525, I think, is the average price.
Hey, Brent, I want to chime in a little bit. What you said
Yeah.
is really important. There's 80 other people on this call, and hopefully you're leveraging the three-way call that Brent talked about up above. What he said was critical. If your three-way call that you set up with Brent, with Scott, with me, Dick Lee, whoever you've got as a leader here, and they cancel the morning of, the night before, you don't text me and tell me I canceled.
Yes.
You replace them. You pick up the phone and you call 10, 20 other people, get them on that call, fill that time slot, because Brent's time is valuable. Scott's time is valuable, right? Dick Lee's time is massively valuable. Marissa's time, if she's going to train you, is valuable. Get someone else on that line. Back to you, Brent.
Or and if you don't have someone to show the model to, then someone to follow up with, or maybe someone you just sponsored. Hey, I want you to meet Tom. I want you to meet Marissa. I want you to meet Scott. I want you to meet Gene. And then so you could do that. There was just never, ever do you cancel. You've got Amy Weaver, man. I double, triple book that thing, just like showing apartments. If I got really busy on a Saturday, I always show property at 9, 11, 1, 3, 5, and 7. I would show property at 9 a.m., 11 a.m., 1, 3, 5, and 7 because I'm have a dream. I'm not lazy. I'm willing to work. And nobody gets more than an hour and 30, hour and 40 minutes to see property, and they will not see more than 5 to 7 homes. They send me 40. I found a reason to make it 5 to 7. And that's what they get to see. That's what I show them. And I show them horrible homes first to adjust their attitude. They want to see $1 million homes. And I pick the worst $1 million homes I can find. You pick 7 great, beautiful $1 million homes. Mistake. Show them a horrible $1 million home, then show them some okay $1 million homes, then show the best ones. You got momentum. They're like, oh, they want $1 million for this. And then you show them some okay ones. Oh, this is way better. Then you show them the good stuff. The good stuff lasts. It creates a momentum. So same thing here. You have a momentum. And so I want to say this, though, daily goals. It gets down to daily. You hit your daily goals, you hit your weekly goals, you hit your monthly goals, you hit your quarterly goals, you hit your yearly goals. And that's what it's going to take. I'm going to keep moving. And then create or participate in a hub. I worked at Keller Williams. I had to move out of the office. I went to Regis and I rented an office for $950 a month. Nice big windows overlooking the Sierra Nevada. There were like 4 desks in there. And I ponied up $950 a month. Let's go. And that was my hub. And then some of the people got an XP, they decided they got little offices around me for 2, 3, 4, 500 a month. They didn't have the giant window like I did, and we created this little beehive. By the time we left, I think we had 18 offices in Regis. We're all in there. And so I moved and went across the hall and I rented, I don't know, I have like 25,000 square feet, 4 conference rooms, 17 private offices. And I put a restoration hardware furniture in. It's all windows. It's stunning. If you've never been to brentgove.com, check out my office thing. But I built something fun. I only had it for 2 years. It's not what built me what I have, but having a hub is smart. So I'll say that. I think it's really important. If someone has one, go. Get your agents down to your prospects, create synergy at the hub. Number 12, hire a personal assistant. If you don't have one, you are one. Number 13, design your week. And I'm going to go fast through the end, and then we're going to open this up for Q&A, Tom. But number 13, design your week, time block it, and live by it. Honor it. Number like mine is I golf every morning right now, and I am. And it's not helping me though. But so number 14, attend a Tony Robbins event. The champions, this kind of stuff they do. John Maxwell event, do it. Number 15, create your own event for your revenue share leaders. Go rent a beach house and invite 10 or 15 of your leaders out. Well, I only got 5. Good. Go rent a beach house and have 5 of them come out. Well, I can't afford it. Go do it with your lender. Go do it with your general contractor. You can do it. And so you create magic moments. Everyone write that down. Create magic moments for your family, for your spouse, for your agents. Create something memorable. Sometimes it's just having hot dogs and hamburgers in your backyard. Bring your kids over. You watch the sunset on a Friday night. The kids are swimming. Pool lights are on. I don't have a pool. Well, who has a pool in your group? Well, Tom has a pool. Good. Do the hot dogs and hamburgers at Tom's house. He's got the pool. Create. Come on. You can do this. Number 16, build a vault with whiteboards. If you go to my YouTube, you can find that. James and I rented an extra room. We whiteboarded all the rooms. And did you see I have the whiteboard there? This one just came in the mail. If you look right there over the chairs, well, it's not showing up very good. But this one I unpackaged today. This little baby, look at that. There's a whiteboard. I just excited. Oh, I lit some candles too. I get the Zen thing, get the cool thing on the TV, little jazz music playing, creating my little Zen environment. It's not playing Fox News or CNN, constant negative, narcissistic insanity, And so, just stop it. And then I'm going to keep
Brent,
going.
to turn the camera again, I want to see your Christmas tree. Brent celebrates
Oh,
Christmas every day.
hold on. In Puerto Rico, in my defense, Three Kings is in January, and it's bigger on the island of Puerto Rico than Christmas, and they go berserk for Christmas.
There you go.
What's bigger than Christmas, it's bizarre, is Three Kings. Christmas starts November 1st, goes all the way through December, and is bigger in January. February 1st, it's over. So yes, Gove still is celebrating with the Puerto Ricans because I am Puerto Rican. This is where I live. It is my culture. And yes, I love skirt steak, rice, and beans. Okay, I'm going to keep going. So build a vault. It's where you think. We have whiteboards. We come up with events. We have a vision board. I have my group drawn out, and we plan and create stuff. This thing's bouncing around. Number 17, at your events, invite local agents to your monthly training events. Don't have any. We didn't have any in Sacramento. Create them. I said, okay, February we'll do master lead generation. March will become a mega listing agent. In April, we'll become master buyers, a buyer mastery class. In May, we'll do a luxury event. In June, we'll do, investment real estate, retire young. In July, we'll do marketing. In August, we'll do, it's not that hard, you guys. It's not that hard. How to become a master listing presenter. And we just AI, you just do it. If you go to brentgove.com, click on upcoming events and local, you'll see all my events for 2026 done. Speakers I begged to come out. You got to get good at begging. Enough said. I'm going to move on because I want to do a little Q&A, and we only have 19 minutes left. So let me see. Look at 8. We only have 3 left. 18. If it's not your calendar, it doesn't exist. So what's in my calendar is golf. What's in my calendar is church. What's in my calendar is my Wednesday night Bible study. We had a Wednesday night Bible study here last night. A bunch of guys here have never read the Bible and never been setting foot in a church. And I'm like, this is really cool. We prayed for each other. It wasn't weird, and it's in my calendar. That's what I do Wednesdays at 7 here in Puerto Rico. Dating your husband, dating your wife goes in your calendar. Time with your kids literally goes in your calendar. You don't say, well, I have to do a listing. I'm going to skip the soccer game. No, you can't get the genie back in the bottle. You don't do that. You make real estate bend to your will because you're dangerous. You're not like, at the whims of everything. Number 19, attend Cabo Build and the XP Con. It's not, are you going to Cabo in March? It's who you bring in. We are the best turnout ever. We completely sold out the hotel last night. It's done. I don't think you can get a room from what I've been heard. Done. Cabo's done. You can't get a room at the Hyatt Ziva. And with that said, there are cancellations. So we've got a room block set up at the Hyatt Park Place down the street. It's like, I think if you go to the hotel direct, it's $99 or $110. We have a room block, so we guaranteed it. But in the room block, they made us, everyone gets a free breakfast, and it's $149 a night. That's what we have to do. And if you go to the hotel direct, it's even less, but it guaranteed is a big chunk of rooms. And so you do have to buy $150 wristbands per person. So it's $300 per couple. The room's $99. So it's like $399 a night or $410. And the rooms at the Hyatt, just so you know, are they're going through there it is. The rooms at the Hyatt are like $640. And so you actually save $200 a day, and it's literally right down the street. Yep, there it is. So there's the website, cabo26.com. Go. It is not too late. I want to say this, because Sheila Fairground, my sponsor, the person who introduced me to EXP, was going to San Antonio. Had she not been going, how many of you are inviting people to Cabo when you're not going? If you're not going, I guarantee you're not inviting anyone there. Oh, you're going to be there? No, I'm not going, but you should go. Thank God. Thank God. Thank the Lord that Sheila was going to San Antonio on the Riverwalk. We saw Scott Lewis talking, that boat going behind him, the Westin Riverwalk. Thank God she was going, because she would not have invited me. Because she was going 5 days prior to the event, she invited me to that event, and I went, and it changed my life. So everyone write this down. Someone write this in the chat. Ready? Who's going to do it? Where there's a will, there's a way. Write it down. And you could still get tickets. The rooms are gone now. Get a room at the Hyatt Park Place. And then when a room comes available at the Hyatt Ziva, snag it and then release the Hyatt Park Place, because there's 0 cancellation fees at the Hyatt. As long as you cancel 24 hours in advance or 48 hours. It's really quick and no fees. So get a room at the Hyatt Park Place. And then when you get one at the Hyatt Ziva, because people break their leg, someone gets sick or there's stuff happens, life happens, so rooms become available, then just switch to the Hyatt Ziva, let your Park Place room go. But the more people you get there, the bigger your group will grow. Back to the thing, we had one final thing, and I know you guys have been having fun all over. It's been
Bring people
wild.
to the events. Invite people to the events. Brent, talked
No,
about
it
that.
was back to my list. Where's my
Yep,
list?
right here. I'm coming back to you. Okay. Sorry. Let me do this.
No problem.
Okay. Attraction resources. Boom. There you go.
Oh, you already got it on your website. Look at you.
Come on,
Tom.
man.
You
Come
ain't
on.
playing. See, that's a leader. Look at that amazing website. I hope you scoured that website, all of you, and you understand that website, what's there, and you're plugged in and growing. And then finally, number 20, invite agents and prospects to come with you to Cabo, to Build, to EXPCon, or whatever events you guys are doing. We added Denver. Girls with Grit are doing Build in Denver this year. We had a hole, and so we filled it. And then we're added Toronto. Jennifer Jones up in Canada is doing Toronto. We have a build up in Toronto. We have one in Vancouver, Canada. We have 2 builds. We have them in Honolulu. They're all over the world now. We're looking at one in South America. So it's just booming. But when people go there, they grow. Yep. Oh, thank you. Look at that. He just keeps women out. We don't even have Denver on there. We have to add Denver, and we have to add Toronto. We just got those booked in the last 2 or 3 days. So we'll be adding Denver, where the B26 is, and Toronto up there below Spain and Vancouver. So Honolulu's happening. It's just awesome. And then I don't
Brent,
even
you got to talk about Boston, man. You have my backyard. You're
is
coming to
Boston
Boston
on here? Oh, there's
Yes,
Boston right
sir.
there. Yep. So I'm going to be in Charlotte for a few days. Then I'm flying up to Boston, and Tom and Scott and I and Marissa are going to do Boston Build. But
September 17th.
Yes. And so September, but here's the deal, you guys. Oh, I'll be there. I'm glad you're coming. But who you bringing? Who you bringing to Cabo? Who you bringing to Build? And who you bring to EXPCon? The people who make $100,000 a month, $1 million a year, they were in Puerto Vallarta. Scott Lewis was in Puerto Vallarta. Tom Merson were in Puerto Vallarta. And then they at the events, and they're at the annual convention. I've never missed one. I'm as busy as it. I don't miss. Don't you have family things? Yeah, I schedule around it, Now, if I was getting married, you can get married in Cabo. It's a great place to get married. Just switch where you get married. Come on. It's okay. By the way, I became a pastor a year and a half ago. I could actually do it for you. It's legal. And we'll just get you married right there on the beach. Put some candles around you, throw up some rose petals. It'll be beautiful. We'll be there to celebrate. I turned 60. So, I'll be 60 in Cabo. I turned 60 at the Cabo event. So I'm like going with the bang, and I'm never quiet about my birthday. I'm done. We can do Q&A for the next 13 minutes. So we got Caesar. Go ahead. Raise your hand if you have a question. Caesar, you're on the Rush Limbaugh show. I'm sorry. You're on with me. Go ahead.
Hi, Brent. I see a lot of opportunity with commercial. What's your take on it?
We're doing a commercial breakout in Cabo. We have the top commercial AXP agents in Cabo, the leaders for the company in Cabo. An hour and a half commercial breakout. Commercials on fire. We're signing up commercial agents left and right. Love commercial. Good for you. Good. Tony Herrera, come on, raise your hands. More questions. Anything I said, go, hey, what about this? Lots of questions. Good job, Christina. More questions. Get them up there. Tony, fire away, baby.
God bless, guys. 3 questions or 2 questions and 1 comment. When is Charlotte?
When is Charlotte? Charlotte is September 15th and 16th. And then on the 16th, it's over at noon, and I'm flying to Boston, and I'll be in Boston by 5 o'clock. And then on the 17th of September is Boston Build. But it's, again, the 15th and 16th of September before Boston.
I haven't been taking Rev Share serious, but I'm going to take it serious now. I got 2 girls online right now. Crystal and Alexandra. Crystal lives in Charlotte. That's why I brought that up.
Good. Hey,
second
Tony.
question is,
time out. You have a pen in your hand. Write this down. I'm going to give you a code. 916.
Okay.
223. 5555. Got it? Read it back to me quickly.
916-223-5555.
Okay, you serious about taking Rev Share seriously?
I'm absolutely.
Good. That's my cell phone. Text me. I want you to text me as soon as you and I are done talking. Text me, and I want to have a discussion with you. If you want to get serious, let's rock and roll. I'll help you. And I don't need to be co-sponsor. I got a big group. I'm happy. I will help you though, and I'll plug you in. So let's do this. All right. What's your other question?
Is I think Tom mentioned in a code Puerto Rico to commit to Rev Share. sometime in February, if I'm not mistaken.
Yep, great question. Scott Lewis and I will cover that at the end. We're going to leave 2 minutes, Brent, and
Okay.
we're going to have a
So-
VIP Coto to Puerto Rico at the end of
So
this month.
do we have
Yep.
5 minutes left to keep doing this, Tom?
Yes. Let's do
So
Q&A, man, for
I got
you.
time for two more quick questions.
I-
One is you mentioned question number 18, calendar. Do you do it by paper or digital? And then the other
Digital.
one,
My calendar's digital. I also have what we call Jesse Isler living with the seal. He has something called the big ass calendar. It's 30% the size of mine. This is an entire wall. That's the entire year. And we put all of our events on the calendar for the year. And so I do have it on a paper calendar. I could see every day for the entire year, all the different events, EXPCon, Cabo, the different builds. Trips are doing Maui in May for Mother's Day. I'm about 100 plane tickets. There's 100 of us going to Maui. My staff, my family are having a good time. We're going to Europe. So all that's on the calendar. So I do have one I could see visually, can plug things in, do an Alaskan cruise in July for Kathy's birthday. There's so much fun stuff to do if you're a day trip. And then I also have it digitally in my phone.
What's going on?
and then the last question is hiring. Maybe I talked to Tom about this offline. Hiring an assistant with duties and responsibilities.
Let's you and I talk about that offline, okay?
Gotcha.
Text me
Okay.
right away. You got my cell phone, Tony. And
Come on, Tony. I
walk
love
you
that
through
you take RevShare serious. Time to start treating RevShare like a business. Christina, fire away. You're up.
Christina,
Yeah.
go to unmute yourself. Go. Yep.
Okay, so I'm a new agent, and I'm new to EXP. I've never worked in a brick and mortar, and I mean, I've talked to a few real estate agents that I know as friends. They're not with EXP, and I've told them a little bit about it. But what is your biggest selling point for EXP? Because, like I said, I'm new to EXP, so I want to know what I should be offering
So meet
for
with
attraction.
them and show them whatever Tom or Marissa or Scott Lewis or Gene's napkin approach, or if you want to use my model explained, you can do that and press play. Meet with them and just show them a presentation, and you sit, hand them a cup of coffee and a bagel, do it in the morning. You should never talk to people about EXP unless it's 6:30 in the morning or 7 or 7:30. If you're talking to people at 10 midnight or 10 noon or 2, they're irritated. They're maybe nice, but they're sellers trying to reach them buyers and they are distracted. That is a mistake. I said, let's meet early before your day gets crazy. Let's have coffee. I'll bring some bagels. Here's some cream cheese. You give them a little food, a little bagel, press play, sit back and watch. I mowed down 49 my first year. My business exploded. So that's what you do. Great, intelligent question. That's what you do. Did that help?
That's great advice there, Brent. My first appointment this morning was first thing at 8 a.m. for an EXP explain at a coffee shop.
Bingo. Bingo.
Yep.
Bingo.
All right, Scott Bascom. You're up.
Bascom. Fire away,
Yes,
baby.
what's
You're
going
probably
on,
our
Brent?
last-
Hey, I love-
You're our last question, baby. You're the last one that I'm giving it back to Tom and Scott.
Awesome. Listen, I love the energy. I got fired up again. Same here. Obviously, you guys know my journey. Tom and I were at a great meeting the other day with I was going for the smaller fish at the beginning. And now I set up an appointment, 90 agents, right? They're over at Real. And so my question is, Tom and I picked apart a lot of similarities, right? What's the one biggest difference that you would hone in on when it comes to coming over Real, which is so similar to us? What's the one difference you would focus on? Because Tom and I picked it apart and we found some, but I just want to get your perspective.
There's 3 massive holes in their game. They're wonderful people, good company. So is Compass and Keller Williams and a lot of great people. But here's the 3 big holes are this. Their cap is 15, ours is 16. The only revenue share on 12. We revenue share on 16. So it's an immediate 25% pay cut if you go to Real. 25% is a big number in business. So number one, 25% pay cut. They only share from the 12,000, not 16. It's 20. It's 25% pay cut. Number two, they you tell 10 people, they tell 40, they tell 200, they tell 800. And so if you do this, and I will show you this, this is powerful. You got to see this. If I think I took a picture of it. So hold on. This is worth the wait. Let me see it because it makes a great point. Come on, baby. I'm scrolling. Got to find it. Yep, there it is. So this is mine. So in my 7 levels, I have 18,000 agents in my 7 levels. But look at level 1, 88. Level 2, 500. So this happens at Real. Someone does 88 at Real. They can do this. 500 level 2, 1100 level 3, 2200 level 4. What's happening? It's compounding. What happens level 5? 3600. That's it. This is the end of Real story. This is the end of Real story.
5 levels.
But level 6, they don't have a level 6. We do. I get paid on 5,000 agents. The same person at Real, their story ends here. My story doesn't end here because we have 2 more levels, 6 and 7. So that's 10,400 agents plus 10,004. How many agents do we have? 18,000. 10,000 of 18,000 is almost 58% or
That's
59%.
58%, Brent.
Okay, so here's the deal. 25% pay cut out the gate, and then another 58% haircut after the 25% haircut. And then their callback is, well, so few people ever get. I go, nice to have a vote of confidence. Let's think about Coldwell Banker, been around 100 years. Think about Sotheby's, been around 170 years. Think about Christie's, around 240 years. We will be here. And you're so small-minded if you go to Real, they just don't get it because one day those numbers on 6 and 7 at Real, and Keller Williams is huge, and so is Remax, and so is Compass. There's room for all of us, baby. And so here's the deal. That is a huge. Then one more, the way they co-sponsor, you split somebody. You get half their revenue share, they get half their share. We don't do that. You co-sponsor with somebody, and they go on your level 2, your person's level 3, and you get 100% of the entire group forever. The person they get 100% of the entire group forever. And when you co-sponsor, you're taking the revenue share. If it becomes huge, it's another 50% pay cut. I should do a Zoom just on this or YouTube recording. It is horrific, and they don't understand it. And maybe many of you are like, I didn't even know all that. So Real is a big, huge mathematical blunder. Nice people, but if you're going to do something amazing, not the place to be. And LPT, 70% of their people go for the small amount, and it's just, that's a 70% pay cut because there's no rev share on the 500 a deal. You might as well be Realty One. And so we're not for everybody. Some people can go there. Some people go there. We're here about, baby. We're first to market. We're opening. We just opened in Tokyo. We just opened in Korea. We're opening in South America. We're opening all over the globe. We're going to go to Indonesia, the Philippines. We're first to market. We're going to dominate globally. It's going to be massive. The wave is coming. I'll end with this. Come to Cabo, where there's a will, there's a way. You get a room at the Hyatt Park Place. It is 200 yards down the street. Go there, and then I'm going to hand this back over to my good friend.
I love it. Appreciate that. That was great.
Awesome. Love you guys.
Hopefully I'm talking to you about all 90 of them coming over.
Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. I'm back. Scott, it's back to you, baby.
Brent, love you,
Tom.
man. Love you. Thanks so much for pouring into us. Everyone's saying they want more of you. So go to Cabo. You're going to get a lot more of Brent.
Come to Cabo. Tell me on the Zoom. I'll give you a big old hug. And if you don't want that, just don't tell me on the Zoom because I'm going to tackle you and hug you. All right. Love you guys. Go be awesome.
Thanks, Brent.
Go be something great for your family. Bye, guys. Thank you for having me on.
Okay, man. All right, Scott, back to you. Scott
Right.
Lewis.
Can I share my screen, Tom?
Yes, you can. I will stop share and you're up, Scott.
All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to share something. Well, I got to bring it up first. Thought I had it up. Where did it go? There it is. Okay.
This video, while Scott does what he needs to do, this video is being recorded. Samantha, my executive assistant, will clean it up and we'll put it on our channel, our YouTube channel. Just follow that. There's a lot of material on there. And it'll also be on this agentsgetfree.com website. The 20 points that Brent shared with us today is already on the site. So you can click on that. On there, there's also a 6-minute, 7-minute training from Brent about how to prospect, how to build revenue share. It's a condensed version of what it is today. Back to you, Scott.
Thanks, Tom. So can you see my screen?
Yes, I can.
All right. So those of you that don't know, and we haven't really promoted it that heavily, year ago, Tom said, man, we really need to do a leadership mastermind in Puerto Rico. And we talked about it. Well, we're finally doing it. And we really just put it out to people that are really serious about building rev share and kind of have a proven track record. But we decided to open it up today for more people. realistically, we only have like 8 or 10 spots left that'll fit in the room, Tom.
Yep.
So I could be creating a massive problem for us here today. And we may have to get a bigger room at the hotel, which I hopefully there's one available. If not, we'll telecast it. We'll do something. But for those first 8 or 10 that sign up, we're going to get everybody in the room one way or another. Let's put it that way. But this screen you're looking at right before I got on here, one of the things I love about Puerto Rico, and people don't realize it, is it's really inexpensive to get to. And so these are round trip tickets next Thursday through Monday to Puerto Rico. So you can see from Dallas, it's 129 round trip on Orbitz, $90 round trip on Priceline, 182 from LA. It's crazy. 95 from LA, 190 from New York City. Why do I show you that? Because if you make a decision like Brent was talking about, nothing gets in your way. This event will be, you're going to get some really hands-on how to build RevShare. Gene Frederick's going to be there. Tom's going to be there. I'm going to be there. The entire first morning is going to be a bunch of icons teaching you how to sell more real estate. And then everything from noon forward is going to be us pouring into you on all those things that Brent just talked to you about, but he didn't have time to teach you on them. We're going to dig into them. We're going to teach you how to do some of those things, how the art and the science of doing a three-way call. I know Dick Lee speaking. I know Tom speaking, Gene Frederick. It's going to be an amazing event. For those of you that have never been to Puerto Rico, it's beautiful. The island is absolutely paradise. It's not cold here right now. It's very warm, and you don't need a passport. So it's not too late, and you could book your ticket today, leave next Thursday. The event is Friday and Saturday. We also have another event that you're welcome to attend. It's all about building real world assets and blockchain, which is great, especially for those of you guys that are in commercial. It's an incredible tool to have, and you're talking to commercial people. But Tom, I wasn't going to do this. I thought, you know what? I'm just going to do it. Let's sell it out. Let's get it done today. So anyone that registers today, you can put the code in the chat. We're going to give you a free ticket.
What? Seriously?
EXP VIP 2026.
Oh my goodness. Okay.
Now,
there you go. Love it.
If it sells out, like I said, I don't know what we're going to do, how we'll get them all in the room. We'll figure it out. Oh, and the hotel is completely sold out. So you will not be able to stay at the hotel, but there are a lot of inexpensive hotels in San Juan. It's at the Hilton Gardens. So when you go to our registration site, you will see that it's in San Juan, Old San Juan. You can Uber right from the airport. It's a 5-minute Uber, and you can walk and Uber, and you don't need to rent a car. Very simple to get around. You don't need a passport. Really inexpensive tickets. Going to be a monster event. Some of you are going, oh my God, I can't believe I'm going to get out of this winter storm and come to Puerto Rico next week. Our biggest problem is going to get you away from the pool and off of the beach and into Hilton. I know what's going to happen when you get here, but because it's absolutely gorgeous here right now. And we're giving away free tickets if you register today. That will end at 12 o'clock tonight. Right. So if you're serious about coming, give it Tom.
Thank you, Scott. He just gave away $497 ticket. Okay. That's what it is. Use that VIP code and you will get it for free at the end of tonight. It's over. Gene Frederick. Who has seen and heard from Gene Frederick in person? Gene's going to be there. All right. Here's your time to spend quality time with Gene. Gene brought in Brent Gove. Do you guys understand that? He is the godfather of EXP, really.
We
right,
just
Scott?
got our first registration. They're coming in, Tom.
There you go. All right. Well, we've gone 4 minutes over. I hope you guys all enjoyed Power Hour Agent Attraction. We do this every first and third Tuesday of the month. Hint, hint. Leo Pereira is coming on this call sometime soon. Hint, hint. Other power players are coming onto this Power Hour Agent Attraction call twice a month. Stay tuned, get involved, and guys, go chase your dreams, right? Go do it. Brent says it's time to treat revenue share like a business. Do not treat it like a hobby. Revenue share set me and Marissa free in the first 2 years of EXP. All I wanted was 20,000 a month, religiously hitting my bank account every 20th of the month. I invested 2 hours a day doing what Brent taught me to do, taught you to do just now. 2 hours a day, 10 hours a week, 5,200 hours a year, 10,000 hours in 2 years, and it set me free. Now my job and Scott's job is to help you guys get free. That's why my website is Agents Get Free. Thank you guys. Have a great day. Go crush 2026. Bye.